Welcome back, everybody, to the 40th BCAPL National Championship presented by CueSports International. This is the 8-Ball Challenge. My name is Freddie Agnew. I'm here with my good friend Jay Helfert. Jay, how are we doing this evening? What a great match we just saw.
That was an amazing match. That one's going to be all over YouTube and everywhere else, I'll tell you what.
That was the 10-Ball Challenge that we just finished up here. Manny Perez beat Mike DeShane 7-6. One of the greatest outs ever.
Yeah, a great final game for everybody but Mike. Here's the leg. Jamie's going to win it.
Jamie Bruce versus Justin Bergman. Jamie from Reno.
I'm not as familiar with Jamie Bruce.
He's got a good, strong game.
Well, we're on the winner's side, and this is a fourth round match.
Four rounds.
So he's got to play pretty good. Had a little bit of a short field in this 8-ball, only 53 players. I suspect first prize, if they pay 12 spots, first prize still could be close to $2,000.
I'll mention the Fargo rates right now, and then maybe we never mention it again for the rest of the matchup. But Justin's at a 791. That's world class.
A small favorite here, right?
Right. Huh? Jamie Bruce is at 647. Still a pretty solid player, but 96-4.
That means he's a 25-1 favorite, and I'm sorry, that's hard for me to swallow. But like I said, we don't have to talk about it anymore. I didn't agree with it. They had Manny Perez, a 99-1 underdog.
When he was
down 4-2, they still had it 99-1. I said, "What the heck is going on here?"
Surely you could make the $2 bet on that one.
I'd like to make $20 bet at 99-1.
Jamie Bruce to break.
He's a lefty.
Left-hander. Hand on the bed. This is one of those typical box breaks.
Well, he looks good. Got a good stance. Got a good stroke. Nice solid bridge. He's right over that cue. Straight over that cue.
And nice pause for the break. Solid break. Maybe too solid. Look how the two bunches here. In the kitchen and down by the rack. Did he make a ball?
Yeah. No, wait a second. No, he did not. Justin didn't get up at first. Now, Justin, as is his wont, will probably study the table for a while. He's never been in a hurry.
Certainly saw this last night in his challenge match with Corey Deuel. Challenge match, race to 21.
His choices, if he wants stripes, he could shoot that, what is it, the 11 in the side. He could shoot, if he wants solid, he could shoot the 2 up in the end. That's what he's calling.
11 in the side. Maybe he floats down for the 9.
There was a lot of conversation between these two
right
before the match started.
He's playing the 2.
Yeah, 2 in the corner.
Forget about the 11 on the side. Solids do look better.
He rolled it in.
These two actually signed up this 8-ball challenge together.
Oh, really? How did you know that?
Talking to
Fred. You got all the inside info. I'm going to hang close to you, man. Maybe I'll find out something. I'll probably just take this 1 ball now that he's straight in on it. The only ball that looks a little bit tricky is that 7 ball. All these matches are a race to 7 on the winners and losers side in this tournament. I think he can shoot the 5 and slide over, touch that 9, and be perfect on the 7. Play position off the 9 ball should be good. That'll work.
Slide it up between the 3 and the 6. 3 ball next. Unless he wants to go ahead and shoot the 6 ball next and 4 and use the 3 as his key ball.
Yeah, maybe if he gets up there high enough. Yeah, I think he's going to take the 6 and try to hold it right there for that 4.
But little angle.
He can just kill the ball here.
Yeah. That's what he's done.
This looks good. You know, he could slide forward and shoot the 8 in the side or draw back. No, I think
back.
well, now he
It's
is
the
looking
side
at the
pocket.
side pocket. It's just less travel on the cue ball to go that way, or he can draw up above it and shoot it in the corner. That's what he's playing for. He's fine. First game, Justin
Bergman after the dry break.
He was on the Mosconi Cup team last year. I don't know if he's going to make it this year, though. Not sure he's got enough points. He'd have to make a good showing the rest of the year. But there's still some big events left. The U.S. Bar Table Championship in 3 weeks here. And then the U.S. Open, of course. And also there's that Tornado Open.
The Texas Tornado Open.
Yeah, in San Antonio in September. So he's got tournaments August, September, and October where he can accumulate points. I think after the U.S. Open, that's it. They pick their team. That's the end of October.
Well, good luck to Justin Bergman.
I don't know if there's any points events in November, at least not of any consequence.
Justin last night was breaking them very hard for this 8-ball challenge, race of 21. And continues to do so.
Wow, that was a good break.
Jumps the magic rack out.
Man, that was
Nothing
a good,
touching the
solid
rack.
break there. I like the way he spread those balls. Look at this.
Wide open.
Well, there's 2 stripes.
Oh, the 2 stripes over there. But
yeah, the
is that
14
what
and the
he'd
10
shoot?
are tied up.
Well, if he can shoot the solids, I think he wouldn't have to fool around with that. 8-ball, I think, passes the 11-ball. Looks it.
That will make his choice easy, I believe, because those 2 stripes are tied up. He's going for the 1. Open this rack. We haven't seen much of Jamie Bruce yet. He broke.
He broke, dried. Probably be coming back to the table behind 2-0.
Justin may take this 7-ball and just shoot it down past the deuce right now.
It's one of those cases, Jay, what he has 3 different options, I guess 2 different options, too many ways to play.
He can shoot some stop shots. He can shoot this, stop for the 4.
He tickled the 2-ball. Why would he do that?
I don't think he wanted to. I don't think he wanted to hit the 2. The 2 was in a perfect location,
Yeah,
and he could have shot past it. He's made it a little bit tougher.
Well, let's see what he does.
It was an ideal ball to be his key ball, but it's still a good ball, but he's got a much smaller area to play position on now.
You can see the angle of his stick. That's the position he wants to get for the 2-ball. That's the only place the 2-ball goes, in the corner pocket. And he's straight in on the 4-ball. Looks like the 2-ball still going to be his last ball, his key ball.
He'd like to slide over for the 3 next if he can. I think so. He's going to shoot the 3 in the side.
Really?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He might fool me.
That's a tough shot, 3 on the side. There's barely any pocket to work with.
Is he going to try and come above this 3-ball?
I would think he'd shoot between the 2 and the 3, I think.
Yeah, maybe he'll even take the 2 next. Here we go.
Perfect.
Why not take the 2 next and make the 3 his key ball?
Either way at this point.
Yeah, that's where he wants to be. Yeah, because he moved the 2 over like that, he's had to change his strategy. I'd like to come just straight back up table for the 3-ball.
Maybe right to the spot.
Kind of like
right
that.
around the spot.
That's not bad. Just kind of punch this cue ball off the side rail for the 8. That's where you want to be, straight in and close to take a 2-0 lead.
2-0 Justin Bergman. Jamie Bruce coming back to break.
He's going to break for Justin again. That's a joke, folks.
That's
a joke.
You'll notice that Jamie is using something a little bit unique. Some people use a glove. He has the finger slides. It's not quite a glove. It's only pieces of cloth that go over the thumb, middle finger, and index finger.
I want to see this. I want to take a good look at this. I've seen them before, but I don't know if I've ever seen a pro player use them. According to the Fargo ratings, Jamie Bruce has virtually no chance in this match now.
That's so unfair. That doesn't even look right. And we just saw somebody that had 99 to 1 against. 99 to 1
and win the
against
match.
And win the match. And he shot so good.
If you didn't see that final game, it was the men's 10-ball finals. It'll be all over YouTube and everywhere else. You must watch the final game. You don't have to watch the whole match. Just watch the game when it was hill-hill. You're going to see some amazing shots.
Watching it from 5-5 on might be it.
Yeah, there you go.
But that won't be on YouTube for 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is a pay-per-view event.
Where can they see it?
This is a pay-per-view event.
Wow. Well, that's going to be a classic.
You can see those finger slides. Not dry this time.
He made a ball.
He's got at least a shot. He's got a combination on a hanging ball, and he's jacked up on the 11 for the 4-ball.
It's a little bit of a tough decision here which way to go. He's going to think about this for a minute.
I think if the 2-ball goes in the side, the solids are okay.
The 10-ball is kind of tied up, and that might induce him to take solids.
Yeah, because the 5-ball, I believe, looks like it passes into the side pocket. And he's got 2 balls above to lead to it.
He may lead off with his 4-ball, and now he's looking the other way.
I think so. Just got to look at that 2 and the 2 and the 7.
I'd be surprised if he takes stripes, but he may. I've been surprised more than once today.
I mean, if the 10 is easy in the side pocket, which it kind of looks like it is.
Oh, yeah, look at this. If he slides over just right, he can get the 10 now.
Yeah, probably the 14 next.
No, that's
not going to do it.
That's not going to get the 10.
Maybe he was shooting for the 14 since that was the only tight ball. But he's going to be getting away from the 10 ball, which right now is the toughest ball for him.
Well, it looks like he was playing position for that. What is that, the 15 ball down there on the end?
15, yeah. I think I called it the 14. 15.
It's,
I'll get it by the time we leave here, Jay.
I got a set of these balls coming so I can sleep with them.
Do some study?
Yeah.
He's overcut it.
Way overcut it.
He overcut it trying to...
He tied up the 4-ball. That's nerves right there to hit that ball that bad.
I think so. And the 4-ball probably passes, goes off the 14, caroms off the 14.
That might be a way to make it in the side. In fact, that might be the only way to make it from here. Yeah, that's what he
looked at it.
Yeah, Justin's looking at it as if he can make it.
The issue now is that there's no ball that leads him towards the 2-ball. But if he gets below, plays it into the side off the 14, maybe draw back for the 2 on the side.
He's going to have to start with the 6. He's going to have to shoot the 3 into the 6, and he wants to roll this slowly. He does not want that 3-ball falling down to the end rail.
Well, the good news, even if it does, that
he made them both. So he's
got the 5 on the side.
Right, he opted to take the 5. Now it gets a little trickier, though.
He needs an angle. He needs an angle. Justin sort of gave a little smirk. If he's got an angle, he just slide down for the 2 right now. Maybe he plays the 4 off the 14 last, if it's hanging off there. I'm looking on the table right now, Jay. It looks like the 4 is easy off the 14.
Yeah, well, that would be a good key ball to have.
Yeah.
Let's see if
he doesn't roll too far.
Does the 2 go past the 8? If it does, everything's good.
That's it. This is it.
No, it doesn't. If he's shooting the 4-ball, then the 2 does not go. Wait a second. He's leaning down looking as if he's got a half a pocket.
He's leaning, and he has to call it.
He just called it.
Maybe it tickles off the 8-ball.
Is he shooting the 7-ball?
Apparently
he is. I guess the 7 goes. Wow.
It's amazing.
It's hard for us to see from where we sit what the angle is, but...
Well, we know the 7 is tough in there no matter what.
He wants to go forward for the 2 next.
Yeah, I think he's not shooting the 2 because the cue ball's going the wrong way.
We don't know yet if the 2 will go past the 8 because he hasn't given any indication yet. And he may be...
Well, if he shoots the 4-ball, then the 2-ball goes.
Yeah,
both go.
Okay.
I think both go.
The way he's leaning, though, Fred, indicates it's not a full pocket.
Not easy. Oh.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
way
There's the angle we needed to see all along. Thank you, cameraman, for
Thank
showing
you,
us
John.
that. Now he's got it.
Oh, he doesn't like it because
Why
he
is
has
he
to
shrugging his shoulders?
because he has to cut back to the.
It shouldn't really make this shot any harder.
I wouldn't think so. It's. I think if he was tucked on the rail, he would have been easy.
I mean, if it'll go off the 14, it'll go from here too. Maybe he wanted to shoot it down in the end. Maybe there was room. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out real quick here.
If he misses this, I guess I'll be stunned.
It sure doesn't look like it goes down in the end,
No.
although it could. It's very tight getting past that 14. It does look as if he can cut it back into the 14, and there's nowhere else for it to go except in the side pocket. He might just be trying to shoot it straight in the side. Hey, he's Justin Bergman. He's supposed to... Oh, my goodness. You know, he hit it a little bit hard.
A little bit hard.
Freddie, I think that's the kind of ball you need to slow roll.
And I think that he just didn't want to slow roll it because he may have gotten trapped right on the 14. He may have landed on that one line that gave him trouble. Wow.
Surprising miss there. I mean, the ball did go in. There was room to make it. He just overhit it.
Well, Jamie back up. He got a lifeline there.
This is what you want when you haven't been shooting. You want to shoot in an open rack where you can kind of...
With hangers.
Yeah, let your stroke out a little bit. Get loose.
Pop this in. Good smooth stroke there. You know, the left-handers always look smoother. Do you know of any left-handers that didn't look smooth?
There's some great left-handed players, a lot of them, starting with Eddie Kelly.
I mean, even Rodney has this punchy stroke, and yet it looks smooth. Do you think that's just an optical thing?
They definitely use the other half of their brain. Yeah. Siegel and Miserak, two of the most famous left-handed players.
I think both are actually right-handers that happen to shoot left-handed.
They do other things right-handed?
Mm.
Yeah, I heard Siegel played golf right-handed. In fact, Siegel switched hands as good as anybody. He could play pool right-handed too. Well, he's a little straight here. He's got to come with something to get on this 8-ball. Yeah, he's loading up on this one.
I'm surprised he's loading up that much.
He just needs to draw up the side of the table. Wow, he's spinning it out.
He wanted his stroke. He's going to be topped on the 4-ball.
He made this a lot harder than it had to be. He's got to cut it back to his right, and he's jacked up over the 4. He's got to make a good shot here.
Well, he looks solid there.
He made it.
Good shot.
He just made it. 2-1.
He's off the egg.
Justin's not too happy about what happened there. I mean, he had that game in his hands. It sure looked like he could make that 4-ball off the 14, and he opted to shoot it straight at the pocket, but he punched it right out of the pocket.
Right.
A very un-Bergman-like thing
Un-Bergman.
to do.
That's
Yeah.
funny. You know, do you know the origin of the word love in tennis when they say 15 love, 30 love like this?
You know, I played tennis in high school. I was on the high school team, and I have no idea.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. It comes from the word for French for the egg. Like I just said, he got off the egg.
Oh.
The egg is l'œuf.
Oh, okay. And we look at this. Look at this
shot.
Something jammed past the cue ball and stopped it from scratching. Another ball. I think it was a 12 ball.
That's like that only happens on a diamond rack, a diamond table, I think.
Yeah. Well, this is a tricky layout too. With all those balls jammed together there, the 3, 5, 11, 9, with the 2 blocking the pocket. But he's got other concerns first before he even deals with that group of balls. Looks like he wants to open with the 6 ball.
I think so. There's another situation where we have a ball that's very deep in a pocket.
That cue ball looks like it's ready to fall.
I know.
I mean, it's 49% over the lip of the pocket.
6 ball, whack.
He got there.
Looks like he'll probably play the 3 into the 2 and nudge the 5 ball out of there. And once he does that, no more problems.
He may play the 4 and the 1 first and then come
do
back
that
for the 3. Let's see. He's looking at something completely different. He's looking at coming down below the 3 ball and shooting it up in the corner.
Yeah, let's see if he has to break out the 5 or break it out from the bottom.
Well, he's taking the 2 and getting it out of the way.
Huh.
I kind of like your thought processes, but
I'm not him. That would be, my thought process would be un-Bergman-like.
Funny, Fred, funny.
Slow roll spin. And not going to like that. Definitely not going to like that.
He's going to have to shoot the 7 ball. He can't shoot these balls now. He's not going to shoot over the top of that 14 ball.
Can he actually get this cue ball back to that same position, that same line?
Well, he can get back over there. I mean, just a little inside English and follow back across. Does he want? Now he's going to try and get on top of the ball.
Back. Why not?
Well, to get on top of that ball, he's going to have to go up table and get the 4 and the 1 first, and use those last 2 balls as key balls. Let's see if he can get through this rack.
Well, he's got that angle.
Well,
he can make the 3 and punch out the 5.
I like just trying to bounce off the 5 rather than punch into it, because if you punch into it, the cue ball might end up against the rail. If you bounce off, if the 5's going to come out and he's going to have at least a shot at the 4 or the 1, you know what I mean? Draw right into the middle of it. Don't let that cue ball get stuck. You got to hit this with a little bit of speed. Well,
yeah, got trapped there, but he straight in on the 5.
Actually, he did what I said not to do. If he makes this 5, it'll work for him, because I think he's got the angle to roll down for the 4. I mean, excuse me, for the 1.
Well, either way, right? If he has an angle one way, it goes to the 1. If he has the angle the other way, it's going to the 4.
Yeah.
So
the only thing he doesn't want to be straight in. Yeah, I think he's going down here for the. Well, let's see.
And he's got a full ball to strike.
He was a little fortunate that he's got this shot. Otherwise, he'd have to be shooting from here at the 4 ball.
He must be dead straight if he was aiming up. He really is straight.
He is straight. I think he's going to.
Yeah, he was pretty straight.
Wow. But at least he's got a relatively easy 4 ball, and he can slide over across the table for the 1. Kind of like that. Just a little left English, comes straight back up the table for the 8 ball. I don't think it was the ideal run out, but it looks like it's going to work anyway.
Looks like 3-1.
Justin in charge. And breaking, right?
No, it's
Oh, on the even games, it's Jamie won the leg.
Correct.
Justin, very gentlemanly gesture. He gets the rack for Jamie. He doesn't even walk over there. I like Justin Bergman's game. He plays all games very well. He hasn't had as good a year as he did last year.
No. You know, when Justin plays, he looks like he's just a run-and-gun fireballer, but you see him being very studious, I suppose you could say. Really deep thinker in the 8-ball run-out.
He knows the game. He's got all the shots in his arsenal. He honed his game on money matches. And he's been known to bet high, let's just say that. I got a lot of respect for those guys that'll empty out and put their cash on the line.
Fargo rate says right now at Bergman up 3-1, race to 7. 98-2.
Only a 50-1 favorite. Nothing serious.
50-1 about.
I don't have a lot of respect for this Jamie Bruce. Or at least his results don't attribute that, but
That's
yeah.
it.
But like I said, I'm not really familiar with his game. I haven't known many players to come out of the Reno area. There's that Jason Hunt who's been up there for a while. Decent player. I think he owns the pool room up there. Well,
dry break. That's not going to get it done.
Justin can cut this 4-ball in.
Really interesting rack here and layout, Jay. Nothing's touching each other, but it seems like this whole table is just full of even more than 15 balls.
There's a lot of them out there. Well, we've been looking at so much 9-ball and 10-ball that it is a clutter.
Really no problem balls, I don't think. It's just you have to wade through a lot of buoys.
Yeah, there's a lot of obstacles here if he takes the solids. I'm not sure if the 2 will pass the 9. Maybe you can see it. I think it does.
It's awfully close. I think it does.
Oh, he's starting with the 1 in the side. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Now he's thinking about shooting the 4 and stopping against the 14 ball. Which is also, that's not a bad place on the table to be.
Well, he's spinning this with outside, so he's right on that 14. Well, all balls really go, so looks like the 3-ball might be the toughest ball here.
He's thinking about shooting this 2 right now. Get this one out of the way. I'll tell you what, it might not be a bad idea to shoot it, because otherwise you may not get that good on it again. I mean, he's got the ideal position to shoot it.
Yeah. Just float down there and then play 3 in the side since the 3 doesn't go anywhere right now.
And you've got all these other balls to shoot after. Yeah, he's going for it. Might just...
No, he's not hitting it hard, soft. Does the 3 pass? It must pass.
Yeah, I think the 3 goes.
Goes past the 5.
Yeah, I would suggest that he's going to shoot the 3 now. Again, it's another ball that he's in ideal location to shoot. These guys have fooled me so many times playing.
Me too.
He's concerned about those 2 balls down table.
The 6 ball, the lime green ball, just passes the 11, but you can't hit it firmly. It's got to sort of slide in off the cushion, I believe.
Yeah, ideally he'd get close to it and just shoot a stop shot and then shoot the 7 next. But first he's got to deal with the 3. He's trying to figure out which ball to get to those 2 balls down table. He's not shooting it here either. He's not shooting it here either. I think he's going to have to come off the 5 ball or the 1.
Or the 1. He's going to just leave the next toughest ball on the table for the last ball or second to last ball.
I just don't see that he has much choice
Right.
here.
Yeah, going for it right now.
Okay.
I think I like that better.
Well, he wants to save the 1 as a key ball. I guess the 8 will go in the other side pocket.
Looks it. 14 is just below it, or at least below half of it.
Yeah, he can shoot the 6 and slide across table, see where he wants to be for the 7. And then it's a pretty wide open area to play position on the 1.
Let's see how easily or how difficultly.
Just difficult. Difficult will work there. I'm starting to find out about University of Mass Amherst. I'm messing with you, man. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to flirt with the 10 ball here. Yeah, you can get over there. That's okay.
Yeah, because it looks like no matter what he does here, he's going to have to go down table after the one, come back up, unless he can get a position to play the 1 ball in the corner. Watch the 10.
Well, he flirted with the 1, but
he
he's
shot
okay.
that it pretty well.
Yeah.
Can he stick right here?
I think so.
Yeah,
exactly.
Slow roll.
He tapped the side pocket with his hand as he walked by. This is to take a 4-1 lead in this match. Boom.
Commanding lead, and he's breaking. It's 2 dry breaks by Jamie Bruce.
Well, Fred, how do you feel? We only got 1 more day to go.
Right. This has been a long.
This has been a little bit of an endurance contest. I mean, there's thousands of players that have been here, but most of them have not been here for the full 11 days. They come for different sections of this event.
They've come, they've gone,
and we've stayed.
We've stayed.
Well, I really appreciate that you coming on a last-minute notice and joining us here in the booth.
Oh, my pleasure.
I saw that you gave me a nice compliment this morning on AZ Billiards, and I want to thank you for that. And
You're
the feeling
very
is
welcome.
mutual.
Thank you, thank you. Justin to break them hard, up 4-1. Didn't hit him as well as he has in the past. Look at these balls just tied up.
Is that a result of a bad rack or just a bad hit? Look at that. I mean, it's like most of the rack didn't even come apart.
It didn't sound as good as he has been hitting him. He may have racked himself.
Jamie needs to do something quickly or this match is going to get away from him. Not sure what he's leaning down to look at here. Maybe to see if I guess it's that 15 ball if it passes the 10 into the corner pocket. Now he's looking to see if there's any dead balls like the 210 might be dead.
210 or the 814.
They're close.
They're close.
Close will work in 1 pocket, but it won't work in 8 ball. Well, now Jamie looks like he wants to start with the 6 ball.
I feel for him here. He's down 4-1. The guy who's missed nothing gives you the table, and this is what you get.
It's a trap, Jamie. Don't shoot.
Don't you pass it
Play
back.
safe. Play safe.
That's right. Let him do all the work. It feels like he's just going to shrug and shoot.
He is showing an air of uncertainty about him.
Nice angle here. Well, if he kisses his ball, well, you can see it.
I'll tell you what, he was real fortunate because he was going to go past the 5 ball and have nothing.
Nothing. The 13 and 12 would have been the cue ball's friend.
All those thought processes would have gone to waste. But fortunately, he bumped the 5 just right. Bailed him out. Well, now he's looking at the 2 ball, but what are you going to do? Shoot the 2 into the 4?
2 into the 4, and maybe that really opens things up. He needs to be able to kiss the 10 out.
I'll tell you what, I don't like his chances to run this rack.
No, this rack is looking pretty
And the 8 is
Pretty
buried,
awful.
too. The 8's got to be cleared out some way.
So here he goes. Maybe follows forward, gets that angle on the 2, and tries to make the big sweep. No, that's not going to do it. And he looks away.
He fell a little short on that one. He may have to shoot that 2-4 combination anyway.
Well, maybe from the top view, it looks like he's good.
Yeah, he
to
can
at
shoot
least
it.
Kiss the 10 ball out.
But I'll tell you what, this is not an easy combination. You got to hit that 4 just right.
Just right.
I know I've said it before, but to me, this is about a 50-50 combination. And he doesn't seem to be really confident right now. He's playing a tentative game of pool.
Well, that early miss where he missed the pocket by about 2 inches.
Maybe he's showing a little too much respect for Justin.
Right.
Let's see. Can he make a good shot? He needs to make one.
No. Oh, it goes.
But it didn't help him much.
Help him.
I mean, he got in a spot where he can't make anything. I mean, does he want to try to cut that 7 backwards into the 2? That's what he's looking at. Oh, my goodness.
That can't work. Can it?
Things are not getting any better for him.
You can't see the 3 ball.
Can't
see the 1 ball.
You know,
He's
that might be.
looking at
You know, the move might be come off the edge of that 7 ball and go down table. Leave Justin on the end rail. Because I don't see him making anything here. I don't think he's considered the safety possibility yet, but
It's tough to. It really is tough to, but it looks like if you, like you just said, Jay, if you go back up table, try not to leave. No, he's firing at the deuce. And
curtains.
well, that's not so bad. That wasn't the cue ball that went in the pocket. Something else did.
It did look like the cue ball
thought
at first, didn't it? Well,
if Justin can make a ball here, if he can find a way, whether is it the 9 or this 13, do either of those go?
I'm not sure if he can shoot that 9 on the opposite side. He might just play safe here. He might duck. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, if he can't shoot that 9 ball.
Just
I don't
play
think
below
he
the
can't see. He
below
can't
the
see.
3 ball then?
Yeah. That's what he's looking at. What you doing here, kid?
I think he was just maybe looking at the 3 ball.
Does he want to play this combination? I mean, is he going to try and cut this ball in?
I wouldn't think so.
No, he just stuck him behind that 12 ball, locked him up.
Gorgeous, safe.
Yeah. He says, I'm going to make my guy kick at the ball. It looks like Jamie might be able to kick just below the side pocket and spin into the 3, maybe.
I don't think so if you look at the top view, Jay.
That
It's
overhead view is
close.
very hard to see.
It seems like he can't get past the 13.
This is
of
the
course
view
he
we
can.
need. This is the view we need. And it still looks tight. Jamie played a wild shot his last inning when he could have played a safe. And I just don't think his thought processes are that good right now.
I think his best chance here is spin this up to the 1 ball.
You don't think his best chance is just pick up the cue ball and hand it to Justin?
It's going to be about
And
the
say,
same thing.
I challenge you. Although we saw Manny Perez make some amazing hits.
Wow.
In spots worse than this.
Much
In
worse
spots
than
worse
this.
than this. But I will say this for Manny. He was thinking positive all the way.
He did say that once he got an open shot, that might have been the toughest shot.
The 1 ball, right.
Since he did
Yeah.
all the work to survive some lockup safes.
He had to make 3 or 4 good shots to run out after he got out in the open.
He's calling the 3, so he's telling us he thinks he can hit it. He's going to have to do a little bit of half masse magic. No, just a lot of spin.
There's not a lot for Justin if he can get this cue ball down table on a good hit. Justin's going to have to shoot a long shot. He hit it.
He hit it. Is he on top of this?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Right.
Boy, this guy got a beautiful, what a juicy roll he got. I mean, if he doesn't get there, Justin's got that 11 ball or the 9. A bit of good fortune for Jamie Bruce.
2 rails, dying on the 12 ball.
What Justin does not want to do is break up those balls around the 8. He does not want to take a chance on that because even if Jamie gets ball in hand, he's going to have to break up those balls that surround the 8. So be careful, Justin. I think he's going to kick into the 11 also. So be careful here, buddy. Don't mess up that trap you've got him in. You've got to consider the way your opponent's playing, and right now Jamie is struggling at the table.
I think that's true, Jay. You know, a lot of people like to say that saying, you know, play the table, not the opponent. I think you have to play both.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We know Jamie's had his troubles, and if you give him ball in hand, you don't want to give him an open table.
Right.
But Justin's shooting at that 11 ball, which if he hits there's a chance that he could break these balls up. But if he hits it solid, he doesn't want that 11 to come down and hit where the 8 is. Oh, this is okay. This is okay. Believe me, this is okay. Even though Jamie's got almost a ball in hand situation.
He's got some work to do because there's no ball that easily goes into the 8 cluster.
Yeah, all the balls that surround the 8 are stripes. Jamie's going to have to show me something to get out here. I mean, the obvious ball would be the 2 ball to shoot it in the side and come off the side rail.
Yeah.
Now he's looking at going that way, which I don't really like as much. That's a more difficult. You've got to get perfect on the 2 ball to roll forward into those balls.
Yeah, plus if he hits the 10 ball, doesn't the 8 ball go right up to the 11?
Yeah, it may not be that good.
I think he's convinced himself that's the way. See what happens.
Once again, I think that he's in that state of mind where he's a little bit uncertain. I don't want to say baffled. That's too strong a word.
He's got to keep this on the inside of this 2 ball really slowly. So there's no way.
This is not going to do him any good. How does that help? I mean, he's straight in on the 2.
Now I don't think he can get
That was
it
his
with
break
this
ball.
7 ball.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
ball.
save that 2 ball, whether he likes it or not.
Ball.
Yes, Jamie, you need to shoot something else. I mean, does he want to try to break those balls off the 7 or the 3? It's just now I'm
not
baffled.
easy.
I'm
not
the one
easy.
that's baffled. I don't see any method to his madness here.
He might as well take a look at that 8-10 to see if he can carry him into the corner and just play position for it.
You know, from what we've seen with Jamie so far in this match, he hasn't really seemed in line yet.
Well, to his defense, this was a tough rack to be looking at.
But I'm referring back to earlier racks. It's like he got out of line right away.
Immediately. Not easy under the lights.
Yeah, sometimes your mind goes a little blank. I know that from past experience. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, but even good pool players, every once in a while, they forget how to play pool.
Sure.
I mean, literally forget what to do. I played a memorable match with Petey Margot many years ago at Caesars Tahoe, and I mean, I was a blank. He was a champion then, and I think he beat me 11-3 or something like that. And my little daughters were watching.
Oh, no.
They never watched me play another match after that. They thought, oh, their dad can't play pool.
All right. Well, it looks like he's decided he'll just shoot the balls out and see what he can do with the 8-ball.
I have no idea what his plan is here, Fred. Maybe you can help me.
8 off the 10 in the corner.
8 off the 10 in the corner. Down in that corner? Where
He's playing one pocket here. Every ball may go in the same pocket.
Well, I'll tell you how much chance I give him to do that. How's 0 sound?
How's 99 to 1?
No, I'd say 0.
Okay, here we go. Get down here. Good shot. Here we go,
now
Jamie. Just draw it down so you have a shot in the 8 off the 10. Oh, no, see, that doesn't look good from the... Don't give me this overhead because it doesn't look good from there.
It doesn't look good from anywhere.
8 off the... There, that's even better. 8 off the 10 in the corner. I'd love to see it.
Do you think he's actually thought about that? Oh, yeah, look at this.
See?
You're right. Well, first of all, he's got to get the cue ball down here.
Right. See, Jay, let me tell you, the 8 off the 10, the reason why I know this shot, I've had to shoot that shot for a game.
Well, you play bad.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I play so bad that I've been in exactly this position where I can't just get anywhere.
You know, that to me is one of the beauties of pool, particularly full rack pool. You can be very creative.
Is
and
that
like you,
is that what we call it?
Yeah, where you have to shoot miracle shots.
Miracle shots, because he's got nothing else. He can't possibly outsafe him at this point because he's shot too many balls down. Don't overdraw this.
Wow, he almost missed the ball.
I want him to. Oh no! I wanted him to see that shot because now there's no speed.
What are his chances now?
Well, we had him at 0 before, so now we're probably are we less than 0? I think they should name a movie after that.
Well,
oh man,
he can hit
Justin,
the edge
give
of
him
the
ball
edge,
in hand so he can shoot this shot. With ball in hand, he has no ball to shoot at, except for the 8 off the 10. Oh, tie it up.
Well, you know the bad thing about shooting this shot right now is he's going to open all the balls for Justin. Justin doesn't have to worry about it.
I tell you, he's going to listen to this commentary and be shocked how quickly the 8 off the 10 was
to me,
the right
the shot here is to come off the edge of the 8 and just try to put the cue ball all the way down at the end of the table. Challenge Justin to shoot a long shot, and by doing that, he'll also break the 8 out. But I don't think he's thinking that way.
No, he wants to fire at it.
Well,
he's already called it.
He's got no chance with this shot. He can't hit it hard enough from here.
Hit it hard. Like you're breaking. Cue ball might not
This
understand
cue
the
ball's
table.
flying. This cue ball's flying. And so is he right now.
Well.
Oh! Would that have been something? Would that have been something?
Well, it was a foul. It was a foul.
He hit that other ball first. Meanwhile, see what he did? He opened up the full table for Justin, and he didn't have to do that. He could have come off the edge of the 8 ball and sent the cue ball to the end rail and made Justin shoot a long shot, and by so doing, he would have opened it up. But I don't think that thought ever crossed his mind.
Boy, that was disappointing. Really would have liked to have seen him have a full shot at that.
He needed to get a much better angle at it. Obviously, it was going to go down in that general direction.
Right.
But I didn't like the way it was coming off the 10 anyway.
Yeah, it looked like it was
going
toward
long.
the center of the table,
yeah, exactly.
Right?
At the closest, I think he was going to be a 1 diamond out.
Well,
that's the fastest I've ever seen Justin shoot a racket 8 ball. Right.
At the very least, that was a pretty exciting finish to that rack. 5-1.
So Jamie wants to take a break. He's not supposed to. It's not his turn. Bill Stock might make him wait. Yeah, I think so.
Isn't he the breaker? 5-6.
5-1. Yeah, he's breaking.
He's breaking. He can take a break.
He could. Yeah, he can take a break.
Yeah.
It is his turn.
All right, we'll take a break. Be right back, everybody. And we're back.
We've got two players. Jamie Bruce to break. He's trailing 5-1. Hasn't shown much in this match yet.
He's got to put his finger slides back on.
Maybe he went out there and got some liquid refreshment or something. Bolster his nerves. He just hasn't been able to find the range at all.
Well, let's take a look at the Fargo ratings right now. The percentages say he's 99-1 against. Of course, he's down 5-1.
This is one time where it may not be that out of line because he's so out of sorts. But I'd never make somebody 99-1. I don't know.
No.
I mean, you and I both
10-1.
You and I both know that in a short race to 7, you could be down 6-0 and win the match.
We've seen comebacks. You know, people talked about, if you can't come back unless it's a win or break. We've seen all kinds of comebacks.
It happens, but usually it happens with two good players. And this guy, to me, he's showing amateur level speed, and he's playing a good pro.
He's playing a top pro. You know, we're talking about third or fourth, top 5 in the United States.
Right.
Moscone Cup, a team member.
And Jamie hasn't shot back at him.
Right.
Well, maybe the break did him some good, and he got his head cleared because he looked like he was in a fog to me.
Well, here we go. Coming off the second ball this time, he decides that maybe people think we're playing some other league, and 8-ball on the break counts. It does not. Well, he made a ball. 2 balls, 3 balls.
Ball's down. That 8-ball's tied up still, isn't it? Let's see. After Bill moves out of the way.
Moved the 8-ball pretty easily, so it's not tied up.
He's
got a pocket.
everything out in the open. Even those 2 solids on the left side will go.
Combination. 6-ball probably goes straight in the pocket or off the 13. If we have a look at that, he might shoot that first.
If he was ever going to run a rack, it's right now. And if he doesn't run a rack, it's
going to be over because Justin can run this out and break and run on his.
Yeah.
Let's see if that 6-ball passes the 13 or at least goes off the 13. Oh, or not.
I don't think so. But he's got 3 solid balls surrounding the 8-ball.
I guess it doesn't.
He may take stripes just for that reason. He has to open probably with the 12-ball if he goes that route.
Yeah. 6-ball goes on the side, the right side, and then half a pocket on the left side.
Jamie's not in any hurry. They should put him on time. Put him on the clock.
Put him on the clock?
Put him on the clock. Make him pay time.
I think he really needs to play the 7-ball. Only because the first shot, well, no matter what, his first shot's either going to be jacked up. $7-ball for the 4-ball, I think.
Yes, it'll go.
Still goes.
Still goes. Jamie's taking way too long, let me tell you. With an open table like this, he's taking way too long.
He's icing himself.
And when he did this before, it did not work out well for him.
Yeah.
Well, this didn't work either.
And he tickled the 6.
He wanted to
probably
open
the worst spot.
Yeah, he wanted to open up the 7, and now I think he's going to have to shoot that 4-ball.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to pick up his pace because he's got absolutely no flow to his game at all now. The 5 will go on the side as well. He's kind of lost in 8-ball land.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know where to go. And I have a feeling if he makes a ball here,
He'll still be thinking because
he has no pattern. He's got no pattern in mind.
he's playing one ball at a time here.
Yeah.
No, he definitely needs to run out. If he makes a 5 ball, he completely needs to run out because there's nothing up table for him to bail him out. 1, 2. This is going to be the same spot, won't it? Same basic angle. Can he actually? No, he still can't.
Boy, it's tight. It's tight. You'll probably lean down and look at this a half dozen times. That's 2.
That's 2.
Let's count along with Jay.
Oh, Jay.
He could shoot the 2. He could shoot the 2, or he could shoot the 4. He's basically he bobbed there, so I'll count that as 3. He did a bob. I don't think he's done looking yet.
You would never shoot the 6-7 combination from this position. You have a 4 and a deuce to play.
He would like to be able to shoot the 7 and then the 6, but
I can't see it.
he's not done looking. He's not done looking.
Are we on 4?
No, it's only 3. It's only
Okay.
3. Now
2
he's
ball.
looking at the 2, but I don't think he's going to shoot yet, is he?
He needs to come and hit that 6 ball, but now I don't think he has the angle to do it.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
He hit it perfectly. Oh,
Yeah, but he
don't
tied
get
up the 6.
trapped.
That wasn't perfect.
That wasn't
was
perfect
bad.
at all. He hit it. He put all the effort in hitting it, which he did.
Now he's looking to see if the 6 banks cross side. That's what he's lining up on. I don't like his chances there.
And I think he's only banking it
You
partial pocket.
You know what he really has to do here is shoot the 4
Break
and
it out.
break it out right now.
Lean back and do it.
A pro player would do that. We both know that.
And we've seen it here over and over.
I mean, he's got the ideal angle to break it out. But he kind of looks like he knows what he's doing, but he keeps proving otherwise.
Can he bank the 6 ball now?
I haven't seen him put 2 good shots together in a rack.
No, not.
Well, you got to shoot the 4 here if you're going to win this game. Nothing else is going to work for you, buddy. Jamie's taken a lot of time to make 3 balls. That's it. What's he doing? Is he playing safe?
No way.
Now he's shooting at it. Before it looked like he was shooting straight at it. Let's see if he can do something good.
Fire at it.
Well,
And he hung it.
and he missed.
And
Justin's got the 13. This guy actually won 3 matches, 2 or 3 matches to get to this point.
yeah, so he had to play somewhat
I
good.
think he might have got nervous being on the TV table.
Probably.
It might have affected him because
I think so.
he hasn't showed us much so far. Well, Justin's got that. What is it? The 14 ball.
14 ball.
Right on the side rail. That's the only shot he's really got to deal with here.
He needs to just get below it so he can shoot it up table. It's off the rail. Doesn't have to worry about the points leaping out and grabbing him.
Looks like maybe 9, 12, 11 and get that 14.
14 might be the last ball.
Yeah. Well, he's going 11 now. I'm surprised. I thought he'd take the 9.
So as he can go above the 9. Don't bump it. Do you think he meant to bump it?
Well, he might.
You draw back off the 12 right
Yeah,
into
why not drive back off the 12 and come right to that, get that 14 right now. Got the angle for him. Maybe shoot the 15 and slide over to his right. He's got a good angle on both balls. This is probably the key shot right here. He's a little farther away than you'd like, but I like Justin's chances.
Looked like maybe he was trying to come off the 7 ball, but he's straight in. The 14 ball should get here.
All he's got to do is just roll forward.
14 on the side or the 9.
He punched it.
Decided to play
to
the
take
9
the 9
first.
and then the 12. Draw back over for the 8. And he'll be on the hill.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't go past that line. He can almost stop this ball.
Justin
He
should
can
be
stay on
pretty
the line.
confident. I mean, he hasn't really had much opposition in this match.
No.
The 8 ball to get on the hill.
And he'll be breaking for the match.
Jamie's been mostly a spectator during this match. Even when he was at the table, it looked like he was a spectator. He was just witnessing the balls.
He was there to clear up a few balls.
Well, hopefully Jamie will learn something from this match. You know, a lot of people, myself included, don't play well in tournaments. They kind of freeze up a little bit. And I think the only remedy that I know of, Fred, is to play a lot of tournaments.
Right.
When you start to see, a lot of us are used to playing private games and money games and stuff like that, so we're comfortable in that atmosphere, that environment. And if you only play a few tournaments a year, you're not going to be as comfortable. And that's the way it looks to me with Jamie. He doesn't look comfortable at the table. Tentative, uncertain about what to do, and maybe just a little bit tight.
That's what it looks like, because it looks like he's got a nice stroke.
Yeah, he gets down on the balls real good.
Nothing in. Nothing in.
Well, Jamie's going to get another.
Get a reprieve.
Here he comes. Well, if you're going to do something, you better do it right now, Jamie, because time's running out.
Nothing good here. He can shoot a high ball, but the high balls are tied up with a 14. Low balls, the 3-5 are tied up, and it'll take some work.
Well, if it's anything like the last few racks, he's going to take his good old time here. I think he needs to get up there and shoot, you know. All that stalling around's not helping him.
No, it's icing him.
Yeah. He's icing himself. That would be the only advice I'd give him. Next time you got a match like this, get up and fire away a little bit. At least you'll loosen your arm up.
Right.
His arm's tight.
You're already the underdog. Gotta get up there and shoot. But it's a lot easier to say from up here than down there.
Yeah, we have a better perspective, that's for sure. That ball doesn't go.
If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That won't make it go or not go. I mean, you can't hope to get perfect position on this ball. He's laid on.
Well, he hasn't got position on one ball yet. All these processes he's going through have not benefited him one iota. He did this last rack too. And he did it a couple racks before. And he still couldn't run the balls. He couldn't break anything out. He got out of line. I think the longer he takes, the harder it gets.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I have
Tough
confidence.
to play
I have
position.
confidence that he'll make the 10 in the side if that's his opening shot. Beyond that, it's iffy. He's looking at the
There you
13
go.
now. Yeah, it goes.
Shoot the 10,
the pocket's
shoot
there.
the 13, and get on the high side of the 14, and take your chances from there.
You're way ahead of yourself.
Shoot the 10.
That's. I'm with you now, Freddie. Shoot the 10 and see if he can get lucky.
Because you can't spend this much time after you shoot the 10.
Look at this. If he goes forward with a 10 and comes off the table, he's got balls everywhere. I mean, he's got that 12, he's got that 11, or the 13. Why all this stuff? Why all this walking around? Yeah, it'll go. This one will go. What is that all about?
He wants to hold that angle for the 13 so he can get on the high side of the 14.
Well,
he believes this is the game-winning shot.
Well done. He shot a stop shot. Did you see that, Freddie? He shot a stop shot.
Great shot. Perfect angle. Slide it over for the 14. Let's go.
It only took him 5 minutes to decide to shoot a stop shot.
And this was the position he was going for, so shouldn't have to look at it again, should he? I mean, I can understand. Let's take a look at the 14, but
he has no idea what pattern he's going to take, because I think it's going to change every ball he makes.
Sure.
This pattern will change.
I wonder if he plays like this when he's loose.
He's thought about 3 different balls now. After all that thinking, he shot a stop shot on the 10 and still can't decide what to do.
Slide the 13, Jamie. Let's do it. There you go.
Well, wait a second.
Now what are you doing? Breaking out the 14? I don't think he actually thought about that.
Well, he should.
Okay.
He did it.
Okay, come on down then. Come on.
Well, that's no good.
Jacked up on the 9 for the 11.
He got in absolutely one of the worst positions he could be in here.
Can he make the 12?
I'm thinking the same thing. Will the 12 go past the 2?
Doesn't look it from that angle, but
it's tight.
We've been fooled by this.
He's looking at it. It's tight. I mean, you're not going to try to shoot the 12 off the 6, are you? This is a recipe for disaster. I think he's done right now. I think he's maybe made his last ball. Because
he's got to come with it here.
Justin still will have to do something with the 3 and the 5, even if he gets an open shot. Well, Jamie's going for this 12 ball. Can he thread the needle?
Off the 6.
He made it off the 6.
7. Off the 7.
Was that the 7?
Yeah. Well, now he's got a shot to run out.
You know how hard that was? That was a tough shot that he played. Well, now it should be pretty straightforward because everything's out in the open, but
see what it does here. Looks like he can stop on the 14 and then take the 9. Balls are right there. Yep, when you get to that ball, you'll be right there.
He's making this look like the toughest rack ever. Justin's sitting over there, bored, on the verge of sleep.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe he'll put him right to sleep. He's got him right where he wants him.
Put him in a trance.
Get that 14 in there, Jamie. You can do a stop shot from here, too. Oh, his arm looks tighter than it has before. He's gone too far.
Well, he can shoot the 9.
Shoot the
or
9.
He can shoot the 11.
Shoot the 9. Float it across.
He really needed to keep that 11 as his key ball.
Yeah, but he's going to shoot it.
He won't have a key ball anymore. He may have to try to shoot the 8 this side. Let's see.
Well, he can use the 15 as the key ball. So he's going to go 2 rails around. He's too far, I think. No, he's fine.
That's what he's going to have to do. Well, he might be able
Yes,
to draw
just
back,
2
come
rails
back
back.
up above the 8.
Absolutely.
He actually has a chance to get out this rack.
I'm rooting for him. Don't get too far. Don't get too far.
I think he's got enough angle to punch it back up there. Just
he's
get
got-
above the 8 ball.
He gave a head nod because he went just 1 revolution too far, I think. Now he's going to have to test himself here.
Well,
2 rails.
it's an easy enough shot that he can punch it pretty hard. This is good.
Good.
Yeah,
Hold it,
very
hold
good.
it, hold it.
He's all right. He's all right.
Now he's going to make sure he doesn't scratch. Take a look.
Yeah, you better be careful with this cue ball here.
2 bends.
Don't let it slide off that 5 ball.
He's in attack mode now. Well, there you go.
A run out
Run
by
out.
Jamie Bruce, and he trails 6-2.
And breaking. He's on the comeback trail.
He's on some trail. How long did that game take? That game took
Quite a while.
close to 15 minutes. Well, Jamie's getting his maximum airtime.
Okay. Ready for the break. Last time he went second ball break, I believe, after he came back from the break. It's been such a long time, may not remember. Back to the head ball? I think so. Nope, there he is. He did remember.
Oh, awkward for a lefty to break from this side, but let's see what he can do. He's got that predator break cue. He's got a good solid stroke and stance.
Elbows moving.
Up and down.
Yeah.
Ball
Made a
down.
ball.
He's got a shot. Well, you can take a break now because it's going to be a while before he shoots. I suspect he's going to walk around the table about 10 times.
Got to shoot the one, I think.
Well, that's the only ball he can shoot, but right now he looks like a statue. Hey, the statue moved.
Boy.
Jamie Bruce is not a man in a hurry. Think he could struggle through this rack like he did the last one?
Well, it's an open rack, and he should have a good shot to run this out. Shoot the one. And get started. I mean, there's something to say about it. All the walking around. He can't possibly stay loose and warmed up.
Well, I don't think he's been loose in this match
That's
at
true.
any time.
He's walked himself out of stroke.
He's walked us out of stroke. This is why there's evidence for a shot clock. You should definitely have it on a TV table. I mean, if there's anybody out there watching, they probably changed the channel by now.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes just how slow he's being. I mean, there's a difference between being methodical and being just entirely, talking yourself out of everything. One ball in the corner pocket.
He made it.
Off to the races. Off to the races.
What race? Oh, boy.
2 ball in the corner pocket.
Well, will he roll the 7 into the 2? Or shoot the 2 and then the 7 on the side?
I would think they shoot the 2 ball first and then the 7 on the side, but he's not even looking there. He thinks...
I doubt he's going to shoot this. I can't believe he's going to shoot
shooting
this
the
ball.
6 ball.
Really? Seriously?
He's got to make a stop shot here, but it looks like he's rolling.
For the 4 next?
I guess.
Well, he's going to shoot the 3.
And bump the 14.
The 5 looks like it'll go in the
right
side.
The side, yeah. It's going the wrong way for the 4, so the 4 ball, he's getting away from the 4. He's got to get to the 5 ball. Now that he's put this ball here.
Just roll the 3 in slowly and you can shoot the 5 in the side, but it doesn't look like what he's... Let's see.
Yeah, off the... He's leaving himself... Surely he's not shooting the 4 ball.
He's playing. He looks like a bar table 8-ball player. Just roll the balls in the pocket.
Well, because he took that 6 ball earlier, he sort of took himself out of getting the 4 ball.
The 4 ball's going to end up having to be his key ball.
It's going to be his key ball.
He's had some pretty nice racks to shoot at, including this one.
Don't touch the 8. It's already goes.
He's okay. He's okay. Shoot the 2, then shoot the 7, and come down table for the 4.
So does he have to
shoot the 7 now?
Watch out for the 12. Watch out for the 12.
Watch out for the 7.
Watch out for the 7. Too much thinking.
He's just rolling the balls, Fred. Meanwhile, I don't know if Justin's got any kind of shot. I mean,
he's got the 14
on the side rail there.
Yeah. Then the tough thing is going to be the 12 ball doesn't go anywhere, and if every ball, well, at least the 10 and the 11 block the corner pocket. So
he needs to make this opening shot. I mean, Jamie's got 2 balls hanging in the pocket. That's a pretty good shot considering he's been sitting in his chair for 20 minutes.
Doesn't really have a good shot here. He's not going to play safe. No, he can make this ball, okay.
Yeah, he can throw this 11 ball in. Problem he's got is, as you said, the 12 ball. He's going to have to find a way to get down table for it.
Wondering why he does that, because the 12 ball doesn't go anywhere. If he can spin out, maybe get to the 4 ball, he can play the 9 ball next.
Now he's looking at shooting the 10 ball over there. Yeah, he's going to shoot the 10. A lot more difficult run out that Justin has.
Can he get around this ball?
I think he's drawing off the side rail. Just like that and around. Yeah, not bad.
That's a really nice shot. He wanted to be able to get
up down below the 12.
Sure, I mean with some kind of crazy. Well, the ball is 15 is still blocking the 12, so he still needs to do one more shot here.
Yeah, Justin's got some work to do.
Yeah. Looks like he knows he has to get rid of this 11. The 12 won't pass.
I think if he shoots the 15, he bumps the 8 to stop right there. Or, well, he's trying to jack up and stop it. You could just bump the 8. Yeah, because it'll, I don't know. He's making it a little bit tougher this way. Well done, Justin. Well done.
Well, looks like he's going to go up table right now. Right through the center of the table to the head rail down, I think. 1. To the head rail.
It's going to be a tough shot.
Well, he's got to shoot it.
It's going to be a tough shot.
I think he's favored to make this. In fact, I think he's, let me see what the Fargo rate would say on this one shot.
This is for the match right here.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not a hanger by any means. Got to hit this one dead straight.
It's in the pocket. Beautiful.
This match is about to be over.
9 on the side, I think. I don't think he's going to draw this any higher than the...
You mean the 8 in the side?
8 in the side, yes.
Yeah.
And what game are we playing?
For the match.
For the
Jamie
match.
Bruce does not concede the match. He makes him shoot it.
Wow.
We have a winner, Justin Bergman. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back at 9 o'clock for one more 8-ball match.